We're coming to you live from Kansas City, Missouri. Another great rivalry coming your way today. The Chiefs taking on the Raiders.
I'll tell you, I think these are two of the toughest teams going and one of the toughest matchups around. And the fact that they don't like each other, well, that makes for pretty good football.
The teams have taken the field. We're ready for the kickoff. Moore in to kick this one off.
To start the game. Martin.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. This one is handled by Martin. Slips the tackle. Martin finds some open area on the return and brings it back to the 32. It's 1st and 10.
Start the drive at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10.
On the ground. Down he goes. Great job getting in there to drag the quarterback down, and he picks up the sack.
And he'll make 2 or 3 plays like that in just about every game.
Second down, and they need 15 for the first.
27-yard line.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. They'll go with a play fake. Throws it, knocked down at the line. Johnstone had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
3rd and 15. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Get it up! Stay deep in the
Out of the
deep.
I formation.
Kill.
McAllister, the motion man.
Watch screen. We turning it up.
With the pass. Incomplete pass. The defense was coming after him on that play.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
Shea will come in now to punt it away. Number 31 is back to receive this kick. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 43-yard line.
Ball on their own 43.
Start the drive at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Raiders come out with 3 receivers tight. Uses the pump. With the throw. Ooh, nearly picked off.
They were in his own defense in perfect position to make the play. They let it get away.
Second and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
The Chiefs with a 4-man front. Handed off to the back. Whitfield is there for the tackle at the 49.
Now they got to keep going at it. They can get that defense tired, and on its heels, these games will get longer and bigger as the game goes on.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Kansas City goes with a 4-man front. Dixon is there on the stop. So we should see the punter after they fail to convert on 3rd down. Sapp comes into the game for the punt. Martin sets up to run back the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 11-yard line.
Ball on their own 11.
Start the drive at the 11-yard line. First and 10.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Handed off to the back, dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
He saw where he wanted to go with it, and before he knew it, the hole was closing up.
Second and long coming up here. Only one man in the backfield. Handed off. Is there on the stop.
A tough running game will make your passing attack even more effective.
And he picks up about 4. Third and 8.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
The Chiefs line up in Tripp's bunch. Great effort that time, John. He's clearly one of the best in the league.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who's been playing for a while now. And let me tell you, he might never be better than he is right now.
It's 4th and a mile, so out comes the punter. From the 41-yard line. Number 31 returns this one to the 34. Ball on the 34-yard line.
At the 34-yard line. First and 10.
The Chiefs line up in a 4-3. Tosses it out to the left. White comes up to make the play. Cross is able to get a yard or 2 on the toss. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby. Watch each other back.
He tucks it away. Lindsey takes him down at the 33-yard line.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Third down, and they'll have to try to get it to the 24-yard line to pick up a first down. The Chiefs come out in a dime package. Pump face, going long. Knocked away.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes a throw like that.
Number 82 was his intended target. Moore will try to put them ahead with this field goal. Veteran kicks it good.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive. I'm sure they'll think a touchdown for their next one.
Good distance. This one is fielded by Martin. The defense did a great job on the last series, forcing the offense to go 3 and out.
The Chiefs will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Yeah, you see me.
Whitfield with a man in motion.
Keep moving. Don't make a play.
He takes the delayed handoff. Number 56 comes up to make the play at the 22.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
Second and 8. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go, D. It's all right.
With the carry. Number 90 is there on the stop at the 26-yard line. Quick picks up some tough yards there. Third down and 4 coming up on this
Ball
one.
on the 26-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
The Raiders come out in a dime package. Throws it. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
It was almost like the defenders were in the huddle on that series. They hit a roadblock with everything they tried.
Shea is ready to punt this one away. Number 31 looks like he's ready for the return. From the 48-yard line.
25-yard punt, return for a gain of 2 yards.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Drive at the 49-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, let's go.
The Chiefs come out with 8 guys in the box. Hickson is there on the stop at the 45-yard line.
As a coach, you need to make sure that you establish your running game as a weapon that can hurt the other team.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Keep it up.
Kansas City using 3 linebackers.
Here it comes. All right, let's go. Get it up.
Gives the ball off. Kelly is there for the tackle at the 43-yard line. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Third down, and to convert, they have to get it to the 39 on this play.
You can't stop me.
The Chiefs come out in a nickel package.
What screen? Don't stop. No
Receives the
stop.
handoff. Play action. Throws it. And he lets it slip out of his grasp.
It's very hard to be successful if you can't convert on third down. And it's very hard to convert on third down if you guys can't find a way to hang on to the ball.
Sapp will do his best to get this one inside their 5. Won't take a chance trying to return this one. First and 10.
Ball on the 4-yard line.
I can do it, baby. Let's ride, man.
Whitfield starts out of the shotgun. Pumps once. Rolling right. Has room. Whitfield dives ahead. The Raiders scoop up the fumble. The 20. And a great job by the defense to recover the fumble.
First and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Let's go. Stay at home. Let's go.
Only one man back. They give it to the halfback. They're going to spot this one at the 16-yard line. So that tackle was his third. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
We're talking about bringing. There we go.
Kansas City goes with a 4-man front. Little misdirection. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Big tackle there for a loss and great pursuit there, John.
You can say that again. He knows how to prepare, and it really pays off when you make stops like that.
Third down now, and the 5-yard line is where they have to reach.
Stay with those your feet. Play football. Watch your man.
They're inside the 20 and have a 3-point lead. Looks to the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. Crane adds another touchdown pass to his total, which right now stands at 20. Moore comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. Well, they didn't have far to go and wasted no time getting it into the end zone.
Yeah, to be inside your opponent's 20 to start with, you just can't ask for better field position. You still have to execute and get the ball into the end zone. And they did just that.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 1. Martin returns this one to the 20.
Kansas City will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Whitfield using split backs. Fullback handoff. Johnstone is there for the tackle at the 21.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
2nd and 8 coming up here.
Hey, let's go, 1D. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Whitfield will work out of the shotgun. With the throw, caught out of bounds.
They like to throw it to the sidelines in situations like that. His throw was just a little off.
Simmons was the intended receiver on that play.
3rd and 8. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Back it up, baby. It's on.
The Chiefs line up in a 5-receiver set this time.
Make him touch it on. All right, let's go.
With the pass, he hits his receiver. Number 24 is there for the tackle at the 33. Reyes comes up with a big catch on 3rd down.
He made a great move right at the line of scrimmage to give him that little bit of separation he needed.
1st and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Oh, go, D. Watch screen. Watch the snap now. You can't stop me. Run there.
Under pressure, throws it, and he had it and lost it, incomplete.
That was another play where he started running before he had possession of the ball. You got to make the catch before you start thinking about what you're going to do with it.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Pressure, gets the pass off, almost picked off. Martin was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Intended receiver on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. He was tipped.
This guy's so strong, he was able to get that pass away.
Number 31 is the deep return man. And he waves for the fair catch.
Made at the 36-yard line. The Raiders will start the drive at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Chiefs come out in a nickel package. They give it to the halfback. Kelly is there on the stop at the 41-yard line. Cross runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. Second and 5 coming up here.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
The Chiefs line up in a 4-3. Gets rid of it. Thomas comes up to make the play at the 50. They completed the pass for a first down.
And they did it against the cover, too. So the quarterback found a soft spot, and he got it in there.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
The Chiefs with a four-man front. Hands it off to the back. Number 42 is there for the tackle at midfield.
That was just great pursuit. I'd look to call some misdirection plays to take advantage of their aggressiveness. Maybe a multiple handoff play or something like that will catch these guys out of position.
So it's
Ball
second
on
and
the
10.
50-yard line.
Watch your eyes.
Crane with a man in motion.
Watch here. Here we go, baby.
On the ground. The 40. Muhammad comes up to make the play. A nice run on that play.
His quick feet allow him to move out of the way just before the tackler can wrap him up.
First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Los Angeles has started off quickly as the first quarter comes to an end with the score 10-0. The teams have switched sides and will start the second quarter. First and 10.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
The Chiefs line up in a 4-3. Tosses it left. They'll knock him out of bounds at the 27-yard line. The move that changed again after another long gain on the ground.
You know, I was talking to the coach the other day, and he said he wanted to emphasize the run a little more. And that's exactly what we're seeing.
First and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Richard in motion.
Go back. We're coming to red.
With a counterplay. Pollard is there for the tackle at the 26-yard line. The defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
From the start. Go low.
Only
Go
one
low.
man back. Grant, the motion man.
Careful. We gotta believe it. It's RJ. We gotta have it, D.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. This one falls incomplete.
Creating pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in, either a tight end on the line or a back that can help them out with their protection.
And this is the 8th play of this
Ball
drive.
on the 26-yard line.
Defense, get ready.
Kansas City comes out in their nickel package. Throws it. He was tipped.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
Number 82 was his intended target. They'll line up for the kick, and it should be about a 43-yard attempt. Moore adds 3 points to the board with that kick, his second so far.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get him a TD.
This one is taken by Martin.
If they want to make this a game, they have to buckle down, avoid mistakes, and work hard to dig themselves out of this hole.
They'll start the drive at the 22-yard line. First and 10.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package.
Do something.
With the throw, he was tipped.
He's got great recovery speed, and he can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
Owen was the intended receiver on that play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Go 1-1.
Quick, the lone setback.
Let's go, G. Let's go. Let's go. Don't stop. Don't stop that motion. Hey, watch
The rush is
screen.
on with the pass. This pass is incomplete. He barely got that one off.
Yeah, it wasn't a sack. What it did was make the quarterback adjust his throw, and it messed up his rhythm.
So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on third down.
Stay both now. Come on.
They'll go with the quarter defense.
Keep the throttle down. Great pass. Turn over, baby. Pull it off here.
Closing in, gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. They won the battle at the line of scrimmage and forced a bad throw.
Every quarterback needs a little time to look over the field. There we saw a defense who wasn't given any time at all.
Shade will come in now to punt it away. Number 31 into return. He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 44-yard line. They'll take over at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, baby. Get it up. Here we go.
The Chiefs come out in a 4-3. Dropping back to pass on first down. On the run. It's the receiver with room to run. Lindsey is there on the stop at the 47-yard line. He took what he was given, completing the pass.
Yeah, what you want to do as a receiver who's facing zone coverage is to break into the secondary, find a hole, settle down, and show the quarterback your numbers. That was a good job.
Stay soft, man. We coming to rest.
Ross, the lone back,
Danny.
gives the ball off. Whitfield comes up to
That
make
play
the
is good for
play.
a first
Pickup
down.
of about 5 that produces a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz, giving him the extra time he needed to find the hole.
It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Everything you got. Go low.
The Chiefs come out of the 46.
Let's go. Come on.
He gets the carry. Exum is there on the stop at the 35-yard line.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry, but there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Here we go. We're again.
The Chiefs line up in a 4-3. Handoff on the draw. Number 42 is there for the tackle at the 34-yard line. Cross gets the handoff on the delay, brings it ahead for about a yard. On third down, they have to get it to the 30 for a first.
Play football. We like to tackle rules.
They line up in the I formation. Richards moves in motion. Handoff to the tailback. Play action. Throwing. Right on target to the wide receiver.
That was a heck of a throw. The ball had to be in the one spot and the only spot where it could be thrown.
$12 yards needed to get into the end zone. The last time they were inside the 20, they got a touchdown out of it. On the carry. Big pop that time. Cross with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Seven yards to go for the touchdown.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
Kansas City comes out in their nickel package. Looks to the end zone. Knocked away. He somehow got that pass off.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
8th play of this drive.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
Let's do our thing. I'm coming through, baby.
The Chiefs with a 4-man front. Throws to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
Touchdown,
Los
Raiders.
Angeles. Great catch for the touchdown.
Yeah, he's a veteran receiver, and he knows how to get open in the end zone.
Moore comes in for the extra point. The point after is good.
They did everything they had to on that one, and the end result is a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
Booming kick downfield. This one is handled by Martin. He forced a 3 and out on the offense's last possession.
First and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Watch the snap now. Don't make a play. Let's go.
With a counter play. Number 56 is there on the stop at the 23.
When your offensive line is getting a good push up front, it's a lot easier to pick up yardage on the ground.
Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Quick, the lone back. Handed off to the back. You could hear the collision up here. Perfect execution on the delayed handoff, and it gives them a first down. Ball on their own 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
The Raiders come out in a dime package. Rolling right, gets rid of it. Dumps this one off to his left. Number 40 is there on the stop at the 30.
Passing on first down is a way of keeping the defense off balance. If you're successful, you could set up big runs on first down or any typical passing situation.
Gain of about a yard. Second and 8.
On the 30-yard line.
Do something. Do something. Let's run, man. Come on.
Steps up, under pressure with the pass. It was tipped, and good pressure forced him to get rid of the pass early.
Any way you look at it, an incomplete pass is a heck of a lot better than throwing it to the other guy.
Third and 8. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Stay with those receivers.
Out of the gun.
There we go, D. Let's go, man.
Drops back. Gets rid of it. Right on target to the wide receiver. That's a 12-yard gain on third down.
Is a first down.
First and 10.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
I can do it, baby. Take it up, baby.
Hand off to the tailback. He comes up to make the play at the 41. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
Ball on their own 41.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
We're talking about bring it. Here we go.
Only one man in the backfield. Handed off to the back. Drop in the backfield for a short loss. Good job knifing in there to bring him down.
He brings a lot of things to the table, but the thing I like the most is how prepared he always is. I mean, he can run and he can tackle, and he watches so much tape that he actually anticipates what the offense is going to run before they call the play.
Defense, get ready.
7 defensive backs in on this one. Throws it, and it's intercepted. The 30, the 20, the 10, 5, touchdown. A spectacular interception and returned for a touchdown. Moore comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good.
Most quarterbacks in this league have short memories when it comes to interceptions. They have the confidence to keep throwing the ball, and many times they come back and make an outstanding play.
As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. This one is handled by Martin. The defensive unit forced an interception the last time they were on the field. Ball on their own 20.
20-yard line. First and 10.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Danny. You gotta believe it.
The Chiefs line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Going to the air on first down. With the pass, he hits his receiver. Number 40 comes up to make the play at the 32-yard line. John, he's proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Quick, the lone back. Hand off to the tailback. Johnstone is there on the stop at the 33-yard line. Quick gets the handoff on the delay, brings it ahead for about a yard. Two-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Be the hammer, not the nail.
Out of the shotgun. With the throw. Knocked away. He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
It's 3rd and long now, and the defense can afford to back off and play it soft.
3rd and 9. Ball on the 33-yard line.
We turning it up. Hey, watch
The
the
Raiders
ball.
come out in a
Push
nickel
him.
package.
Contain him. Keep it underneath.
Pressure with the pass. He went up there and he got it. Blair is there for the tackle.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
Let's go.
They're coming with the blitz. Comes in low, but he has it. Owens is there on the stop.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field. And it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Throws it. Turns, he has it. Blair comes up to make the play.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
They soft, man.
Going to the air on first down. Throwing. Right on target to the wide receiver. McAllister didn't have much room to do anything with that ball.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. They're threatening inside the 20. Quick is the deep back.
So we gonna take it.
With the counter play. Andrews is there on the stop.
Here's a no huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
All right, let's go.
Throws it. Nearly intercepted. Kansas City fails once again to get the first down, and that's 7 times.
Yeah, and that's huge for the defense to keep stepping up on 3rd down like that. They're a solid group of guys who make key stops.
So this field goal attempt will be from about 33 yards away. The attempt is good. Following the field goal, the score is 27-3. Raiders. Hunter
Kansas
comes in
City
to kick
is
off.
lined up for the kickoff. Number 31, back to return.
From the 1-yard line.
They've got a pretty big lead here in the first half. So I'd expect to see them working the clock on this drive.
They'll take over at the 17-yard line. First and 10.
Turn it up now. Let's go. Be good.
Ross, the deep back.
They got nothing.
Looking to run it here. This one will be spotted at the 17. It's 3 tackles so far for him today. Ball on their own 17.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Hey, let's go one deep. Watch the play.
Kansas City comes out in a 4-3.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, boys. Nothing. They don't get nothing. All right, now. Let's run, man. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. We coming to wreck. Be careful. Play football.
Receives the handoff. Whitfield comes up to make the play at the 21-yard line. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Ball on their own 21.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Regular.
Kansas City comes out in their nickel package. So after the first 2 quarters of play, the score is 27-3. Raiders.
The Chiefs, 3. We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Hunter looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. This one is fielded by number 31.
If they keep playing like they did in the first half, you can chalk up another win for this franchise.
The Raiders will start the drive at the 31-yard line. First and 10.
Not today.
Kansas City using 3 linebackers.
Watch the play. Let's go.
On the carry. Lindsey is there for the tackle.
He's very consistent running the ball. He's given them a solid rushing attack today.
Second and 3. Ball on the 38-yard line.
With the pass, and the catch is made. They're going to spot this one at the 47. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
First and 10.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Here we come.
The Chiefs line up in a 4-3.
We gotta have it, D. From the start,
With a counterplay. Beautiful move. Whitfield is there for the tackle at the 49-yard line.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
It's second down and 8 to go.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Here we go.
Only 1 man in the backfield. A little misdirection. Kelly is there on the stop at the 45-yard line. He was met right at the line, might have even lost a little.
When you run it into the middle, you have to have some push or movement up front. If you can't get that movement, it makes things very difficult for your running back.
Third down and long coming up here.
On the 45-yard line.
Get some slot going. It's on.
Crane scans the defense from the gun. Fires this one deep. Almost intercepted. Deep throw, nearly picked off.
That was great defense right there. He got excellent position, and he did everything but come away with the ball.
Sapp comes into the game for the punt. Martin sets up, waiting for the punt. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 12-yard line. The
Ball on
Chiefs
their own
will
12.
start the drive at the 12-yard line. First and 10.
Go make a play. Set. Run down.
Number 56 gets right in there and brings him down. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Ball on their own 9.
Ball 9-yard line.
You can't stop me.
Whitfield out of the gun. Drops back. Stepping up. It's a fumble. The Chiefs swollen. The ball was loose in the backfield, but the offense was able to jump on it first.
Whoa, got lucky that time. That's a real heads-up play.
It's now 3rd and long after the set.
Ball on the 1-yard line.
You fine. You good. They ain't got nothing.
Quick, the lone back. With a counterplay. They'll spot this one at the 4-yard line. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. They can't get the first down on that running play. And since they're not in field goal range, we should see the punt unit. Shea is ready to punt this one away. Number 31 back to return. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 40-yard line. The
It's
Raiders
1st and
will
10.
Start the drive at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Chiefs line up in a 4-3. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Thomas is there on the stop at the 31. He found a soft spot in the coverage, John.
The receiver did a great job reading the coverage. He found a hole in the zone, and the quarterback found him in that hole with the pass.
2nd and 1. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
The Chiefs with a 4-man front. Number 20 moves in motion.
Here we go, baby.
Hand it off. They'll spot this one at the 28. The tackle is his 5th of the game. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. First and 10.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Keep it up. We turning it up. Let's go,
Hand it off to the fullback. Mohammed is there on the stop at the 21. Just a punishing run by the fullback.
And that's what he can do to you. You can't bring this guy down with an arm tackle. You got to swarm him. Get him from all sides, and then just take him to the ground.
It's 2nd down and 3 to
Ball
go.
on the 21-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
They have a big lead, and they're on the move again inside the 20.
Hey, let's go, one deep.
With a counterplay. Brown is there for the tackle at the 18-yard line. The defender got into the backfield, but he managed to escape and get the first down.
That's what every good back needs, the ability to get past that first tackler, especially if he's in your backfield.
Let's see what they can do in the red zone.
18-yard line.
Deuce it. Do something.
Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. Hand off to the tailback. Whitfield is there on the stop. And the 15. Ross takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. They're inside the 15.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
You can't stop me.
Here they come. With the throw, it's the fullback with a short pass to the right side. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. So on 3rd down, they'll be looking to get it to the 8-yard line or further.
Hey, D-line, watch his
The lineup with 6 defensive backs. Harris, the motion man. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. Knocked away. Number 82 was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Thomas with the coverage.
This will
Moore
be
and
a
the kicking team
34-yard
come
field
on
goal
for this
try.
field goal attempt.
The field goal
The veteran
attempt
connecting
is
for the
good.
field goal.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
This one is handled by Martin.
Kickoff
Following a punt on their last
18
drive, the
yards.
offense now makes its way back out onto the field. First and 10.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
All right, let's go. Over swing right. Set. Let's go, let's go. Come on. Watch screen.
To carry it. Blair is there on the stop at the 23.
Gain of
Quick
4.
rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Play football. Hey, stretch. Keep the throttle down. Let's go.
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it, and he fails to hang on to that one. Marker down in the backfield. Might be a holding
Roughing the
call.
passer, number 96.
It's a roughing the passer call, and they got that one right.
You have to be careful around quarterbacks these days. You can't touch them after they let go of the ball.
First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
It's showtime.
Out of the I formation. Pass play here on first down. Throwing on the run. He hits his receiver. Number 52 comes up to make the play at the 47. Going to the running back. They're able to pick up a first down. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Quick, the deep back. Hand off to the tailback. Number 52 is there for the tackle. Quick, rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Stay posted now. Dynamite. Here it comes.
Whitfield looking to pass. Lines up with 5 wide receivers. Gets rid of it. Drops the interception. Martin was his intended target.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 6. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Wilt. Let's go, D. Let's go.
This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
Tosses it out to the right. Number 49 comes up to make the play. Kansas City cannot convert a third down today. That's the 9th time.
Let me tell you, I'm seeing a team who is getting physically beat up. Give a lot of credit to the defensive coordinator for being prepared and putting his players in a position to make plays.
Shade will come in now to punt it away. Number 31 lines up deep for the punt return.
Fair catch made at the 10-yard line. The
Inside
Raiders
their own
will
20.
Start the drive at the 10-yard line. First and 10.
From the start.
The Chiefs line up in a 4-3. Owens is there for the tackle.
On the run.
Cross
Gain
gets
of
the handoff on the
6
misdirection
on the
play
play.
and picks up 6 yards. Ball on their own 16.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
The Chiefs come out in a 4-3. Give it to the halfback. Refuses to go down.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense on.
Gain of 3. It's third down and a yard.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
You gotta have it, D. Come on.
Kansas City comes out in their nickel package.
Watch the snap down.
Looking to run it here. Number 42 is there on the stop. They brought some extra people but couldn't stop him before he got the first.
And run blitzing these guys isn't a bad idea because you know they like to run. You got to be sure to bring guys in the right place. If you think they might run to the outside, additional blitzers in the middle isn't going to help you much.
Let's go now. Let's run, man. Check it.
With the carry. Brown is there for the tackle at the 34-yard line.
They might not be busting off big games, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
Second and 8. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Watch your eyes. Turn it up now.
The Chiefs with a four-man front. Hands it off with the pass. Jumping and has it. Mohammed is there on the stop at the 41. He hangs on to the high pass.
You can go to this guy anytime, even if it's not a perfect throw. He has the uncanny ability to always come up with a catch.
First and 10.
So they have first and 10 here.
On the 41-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Only one man in the backfield.
Take it.
Crane with a man in motion.
Yeah, Cole. One back.
Hand it off. Whitfield comes up to make the play at the 33. Patterson running hard, going right through the arm tackles.
Second and 1. Ball on the 33-yard line.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Raiders ahead of the Chiefs 33. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play.
Second and 1. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
With a counter play, slips the tackle. Thomas comes up to make the play at the 28. Ross has had a great game so far, now has over 100 yards rushing. First and 10.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Danny.
Kansas City comes out in a 4-3. Gets the toss to the right. Hickson is there for the tackle at the 29.
The defense came up and stopped him right in his tracks. That's just the kind of thing that the defensive coordinator loves to see.
Second and long coming up here.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Get me going. Get some slot going. No more, fellas.
Tucks it away. Number 91 is there on the stop at the 29-yard line. No place to run on that one.
And the thing is, when you don't get underneath the defensive line, you're not going to have the leverage that needed to knock them off the ball. And that time, the defense had all the leverage.
As they get ready for this third down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today. Kansas City lines up in a 4-3.
This too easy.
On the call, Owens is there for the tackle at the 19. Nothing doing on that running play, so they'll probably send in the kicker.
I think so. When you've got the lead, you don't have to try anything fancy. You just tack on the 3 and put the game in your defense's hands.
This officially will be a 37-yard attempt. The kick sails through. It's good. The Raiders pour it on with another score. Moore is just about ready to kick this one away. Nice distance. This one is taken by Martin.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one. but it's an issue of pride. They want to prove that they're better than they've played so far.
So they have first and 10 here.
At the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go. Here we go.
Hand it off. Johnstone is there on the stop at the 22-yard line. Quick battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Ball on their own 22.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Get it started. Come on. Watch your eyes.
Gets the pass off. Pass ball's incomplete.
He decided to try and pass it, but he was taking so much heat that it just kind of wobbled out of there.
Third and 8. Ball on the 22-yard line.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
With the pass. Ooh, nearly picked off. McAllister was the intended receiver on that play. Number 4 had the coverage on the play. Very solid defensive effort to force the 3 and out. And so the punt goes out of bounds. Ball right around midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Turn it up now.
The Chiefs with a 4-man front. Hand it off. Whitfield is there for the tackle at the 46. Ross battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
You can't stop me.
The Chiefs come out in a 4-3. Closing in with the throw. Number 42 is there on the stop. It's usually a good call to throw it in his direction, John.
Yeah, he's got some of the best hands in the league. He'll catch just about anything he can get to. I think he's most effective when they really need to catch. Third down, things like that. That's when he really shines out there.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Kansas City goes with a 4-man front.
Here I go. Clear. Clear. Bring it up. Bring it up.
Hand off on the draw. Great move to get free. Kelly comes up to make the play at the 36-yard line. Cross battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Second and 8 coming up here.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
We're coming to red. Here we go, baby.
The Chiefs with a 4-man front. A little misdirection. Lindsey is there on the stop at the 34-yard line. Cross had very little help up front, maybe a yard or two on the play. So it's third down as they try to get it to at least the 28 and convert.
Hey, let's go. We're again.
Kansas City comes out in their nickel package.
Watch your eyes. Here we go.
Drops back, throwing on his knees for the catch. Harris caught it short of the first down marker.
On the play.
Moore looking to make a good kick here.
Field goal try. The field goal
Through the
attempt
uprights
is
and good. The Raiders continue to increase their lead. This one is handled by Martin.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team. I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
The Chiefs will start the drive at the 19-yard line. 1st and 10.
Get me going. Watch out.
Quick is the deep back. Fakes the handoff. With the pass, he was tipped.
He has a knack for making a big play. And that was another one right there.
Waters was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Second and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Hold the look. Set.
Drops back. Gets the pass off. It's batted away.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
Reyes was his intended target.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Watch the vertical. Watch the vertical.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. With the pass, this one will be spotted at the 29-yard line. And so that makes tackle number 6. He was covered very well, but he still managed to make the catch for the first down. 1st and 10.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
With a counterplay, Andrews is there for the tackle at the 31-yard line. Quick battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. It's 2nd down and 8 to go.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Throwing. And it's caught. Johnstone comes up to make the play at the 40. God, he has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
That makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen.
Hands it off. Fakes the handle. Dragged down from behind.
Makes the sack.
Looks like there was a missed assignment somewhere. The play looked like it was developing perfectly. Then boom, the pass rusher got there and dragged him down.
Now in 2nd and long after the sack.
34-yard line.
Don't stop. Don't stop that motor. We like a practice.
Under pressure, throws it, knocked to the ground, and it's incomplete. Can't complete the short pass attempt, so they'll have a 3rd down now. And this is the 8th play of this drive.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on 3rd down so far. Rolling right, looking left for the long pass. He made the catch. This offense having no trouble moving the ball on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is having a lot of trouble stopping it. They can't seem to key on what they're doing and put an end to this drive.
It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
You can't stop me. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. They dropped additional people into the secondary, but still generated an excellent pass rush.
And that gives you a lot of flexibility calling your defense. If the guys up front are good at creating pressure, then you don't have to blitz as often, giving you the ability to double cover an opponent's best receiver.
Dropping back, pressure, throws it, broken up.
He has a great feel for defending the pass, and he always seems to be in great position to make a play in the ball.
Reyes was the intended receiver on that play. 11th play of this drive.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Get it, Sarge. You need a rush.
The Chiefs come out in the bunch formation.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
They'll bring the blitz. Pressure coming off his back foot. And it's complete. Number 49 is there on the stop at the 22. Another first down, this time through the air.
And if they're not just picking up first downs, they're picking up first downs on third down, which is even more impressive.
Ball on the 22-yard line. And this is the 12th play of this drive. 2-minute warning coming up.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Whitfield looking to pass. Lines up with 5 wide receivers. They're going to spot this one at the 18. He's able to run down another ball carrier for the 7th time. Terrell makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Ball on the 18-yard line. 13th play of this drive. And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
All on us, y'all.
The Raiders come out in a nickel pack. Goes to the end zone. It's batted away. He threw it a little too soon, and it missed the mark. The pass rush almost got to him.
I don't think he ever had a chance to set his feet. I'll tell you one thing. This defensive coach sure has his defensive lineman pumped up.
And this is the 14th play of this drive.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
All day, baby, come on.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package.
From the start, from the start. Here we go.
Closing in, throwing. He finds his man. They'll head right back to the line.
The play results in a first down.
Hey, hey, hey. I can do it, baby. Here I go. Watch that. Hey, let's go.
Under pressure, what an impact. And it looks like they're going to go with a no huddle.
5-yard loss on the play.
Play hard and fast, baby. Turn it up now.
With the throw, comes down with it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
The defense just didn't look like they were together on that one. There were guys moving around and looked like they didn't know who was supposed to go where. This is one of those situations where everybody has to be in the right page out there.
Hunter comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. The Chiefs still with a huge deficit to overcome. Well, they need the ball back, and they need points, so they're lining up for the onside kick. Here's the onside kick. Los Angeles recovers the onside kick. The Raiders will start the drive from the 42. First and 10.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Nothing.
Kansas City lines up in a 4-3.
Let's go, D. Go make a play.
Hand it off. Pollard is there on the stop at the 37-yard line.
I'm impressed with their running game. It's a big part of their offense, and they've done a great job taking advantage of blocking up front.
2nd and 5. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Out of the I formation. A little misdirection. They'll spot this one at the 27-yard line. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. And when he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Watch out. Clear. Clear.
Fullback handoff. Whitfield is there for the tackle at the 27. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
Do something. Champion.
Handed off to the fullback. Brown comes up to make the play at the 24. Keeping it on the ground, they chose to run the same exact play, not even a shift in their formation. The 17-yard line is where they have to go for a first.
Let's go now. Everything you got.
Little misdirection. Number 91 is there for the tackle at the 25. Fourth down upcoming, but they're in position to add to their lead.
Yeah, and that's what they wanted to do. Control the ball and the clock while getting into position to add at least 3 points.
So they're lining up for the kick. This will be a 42-yard attempt. The attempt is good. The Raiders have it all working now as they continue to expand their lead. Moore will be kicking off. From the 1. Martin is able to get it to the 26. Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Get it, son. What's the hard count?
Whitfield spreads them out.
Stay both now.
The rush is on. Whitfield stops the clock there. The veteran slips in there and gets the sack.
Hey, you still got to give him a lot of respect. His moves haven't diminished that much, and he still makes the impact play.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Shotgun. Shotgun. They ain't got nothing. From the start.
Pressure, rolling. Incomplete. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
That's what the defense has been talking about. Make this guy throw it before he's ready. It's just that little split second early that could cause an incomplete pass or even an interception.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Throws it. Almost picked off. The defense did a great job on that series, pushing them backward. Won't take a chance trying to return this one. The final score is Los Angeles 39, Kansas City 10. This game is presented by the Authority.
Thank you for attending today's ball.